Jane Austen.
I shall consider silence as consent. My family was great novel readers and not ashamed of being so. Now I have made up my mind to like no novels but Miss Edgeworth's, my dear niece Anna's, and my own. Because you see, single women have a dreadful propensity for being poor. Which is one very strong argument in favor of matrimony. But for a young man, just beginning to make his way in the world, a wife with no income, no hope of an income, no title, and no connections is one very strong argument against it. At least in the eyes of his family. Like seeds from a beloved garden, I carried my writings with me. In books and portfolios, in my writing box and in my heart, we were just waiting for a sheltered place in which to grow. And we found it. In the fertile ground at Chawton Cottage. It was not Mr. Crosby, but a Mr. Egerton, who was to publish Sense and Sensibility by a lady. I remember the day when Pride and Prejudice, my own darling child, arrived at Chawton. I was a published authoress. I was a profitable authoress. But a mysterious authoress. I was not to remain for long. But shortly, Catherine was put upon the shelf from where I own I do not know that she shall ever come out. The opinions of Mansfield Park have been so widely diverse that I have taken to recording the first impressions of those who have read it. In defense of Mansfield Park, I will say this. Wisdom is better than wit, and in the long run will certainly have the last laugh on her side. I have a magnificent project, a new heroine whose fortune is in my hands. I will tell you only that her name is Anne. I should fill it with such thorough novel slang, and so old, I dare say that Adam would have met with it in the first novel he opened. It shall be splendid, it shall be dreadful, and without anything of nature or possibility in it. The bride may be married, the corpse may be carried, and touch not our hopes nor our fears. Our own bodily pains, every faculty chains. We can feel on no subject besides. 'Tis in health and in ease we the power must seize for our friends and our souls to provide. People are more ready to borrow and to praise than to buy, which I cannot wonder at. But though I like the praise as well as anybody, I like what Edward calls pewter too. You deserve a longer visit than this. But it is my unhappy fate seldom to treat people so well as they deserve.